Hello everybody, this is Dootch and this is going to be a commentary versus an undead player. Now, I'm going to do another commentary after this game, which you'll probably see tomorrow. I don't know exactly when it'll be released, but I'm going to do two replays because this matchup needs it. Human versus undead. It swings extraordinarily from depending on the map and depending on the start position. So the first one I think I'll do of me winning the human versus undead matchup. I'm just looking for the replay through my list here. The guy's name is Etar Bill or something like that, and he was 118 when I played him. I'm still looking for this replay. So load up the replay and pause it at I'll be watching from my point of view with fog of war off. Okay, so I'm talking to this guy and he says that he is level 29 is his highest level. So he didn't give me an AK or anything, he just said his highest level. Okay, so unpause in 3 seconds. 3, 2, 1, go. Okay, so he's got, I think he built his ultra a bit early and he's getting a tome of relics because he wants to harass and stuff. But I don't really know too much about the undead build orders, etc., because they change a little bit every now and then. Anyway, so this is my fast expansion build where I delay the third farm until I'm on my way, so that I can get some more peasants earlier, which gives me some more wood. So, yeah, you'll notice when I go off to, when I militia all my stuff, that's when I build the third farm. What else? Archmage first. When you're going to fast expand, I don't know, you pretty much need the Archmage first, not only because it makes it easier creeping, but it also makes it harder for the undead to take it down if you go the Archmage first because of water elementals. So he scouts with the ghoul, and I just attack the ghoul and he runs away, but that doesn't... he was... Yeah, he scouted in the right direction, which is nice for him because he knows exactly where to go now. Let's see, so here I'm militia and you notice the third farm going up. So here he comes with the ghoul again and he knows I'm going to expand, so out comes his Death Knight and it's got the Rod of Necromancy. This is what all the undead players do. However, all the undead players leave their ghouls on wood. I've never played an undead player that actually took his ghouls off wood, delayed his tech and took down the human expansion, which I think would be a way better idea, but I don't know, undeads just don't like to do it. What else? Wand of Lightning Shield, that's a nice item, especially against ghouls. He gets a Tome of Agility. I should have snapped them up right away. What you can do when you do get Death Knight harassed is to try and deal as much damage to the Death Knight as you can, but obviously they just run away, so it is kind of hard to do that. I almost get a surround here, I think. Almost. He just got out of it, which was annoying to me, but he's doing pretty much the right thing here. He's coiling and is raising his skeletons. In fact, I think he even makes me cancel this expansion. Yeah, I'm pretty sure he does. He makes me cancel this expansion. So that cost me a bit of golden wood. But I'm level 2, he's level 1, although he's almost, he's getting there. And now his Death Knight, the thing with undead, if they're going to harass like that, they can't really let their Death Knight get too low because... well, I guess on Lost Temple it's not too bad because you can go to the middle and heal, but if he was on a different map, that Death Knight would stay on red health for a long time until statues came, basically. And it just kind of screws their early game capability if they've got a Death Knight on low health. And I probably should have been, when I was playing this game, I wasn't thinking about what it'd be doing, and that is healing his hero, but if I was thinking properly I would have gone to the fountain and woken the creeps or whatever. Okay, and notice each Harbill is putting up an expansion of his own. This is pretty standard for undeads to do when they notice you've expanded, but the problem is that a human with an expansion beats an undead with an expansion, and the human with an expansion horribly beats it, just like without an expansion, undead horribly beats human. So, he probably knows that I'll put an expansion up again, even after he cancelled it. And the important thing about this matchup with human doing the expansions is to get some towers, because without towers they're going to come in as soon as they get frenzy, and they're just going to be able to rape you. It doesn't matter how much gold you've got, because they'll have a bigger army or a much stronger army than you as soon as they get frenzy. And so and I take it to the extreme where they basically, I don't fight outside of my towers until I've got 100 food, well, almost 100 food, well, a much larger army than them. So that's what I take it to. So I'll just build towers and turtle and sit in my base, but because I know that undead can't do anything about it. They can do whatever they like, they can expand themselves, but if I tower up and don't fight outside those towers until I'm ready, there's nothing they can do. So obviously that's just what I do. This is probably why I don't like this matchup so much, is because it's extremely boring. On this map it's not so bad because you can actually do creeping and stuff, but on a map like Two Rivers, when all the creeps are gone, you just sit in your base doing nothing, waiting to build up an army, and it's just pretty boring. And the good thing is that undead can build as many towers as they like, but as soon as you get Dragon Hawks and Cloud, it doesn't matter, because you can just cloud their ziggurats and their spirit towers, whatever, and their towers are useless. But undead's got nothing like that. And even with what was I going to say? Towers aren't even better with the masonry upgrades. Without the masonry upgrades, and with only say 2 or 3 towers, the undead can still come in and rape you as soon as they've got frenzy. And notice I haven't even started teching yet. I'm still focusing on building towers at this point, because I know if I get enough towers and I get the masonry upgrades, there's nothing you can do anyway. So I buy a Goblin Shredder because those things fucking own 200 wood per trip. So that's why I get one of them. I pretty much always get one of them when I'm fast expanding, because human always seem to be out of wood, even with those wood upgrades and whatever. So I skimp on peasants and buy one of them, and I find it to be good. And notice now I'm getting the masonry upgrade, as it's another important part of it, of doing this turtle towering bullshit. So even if he does find me here, I can't remember exactly, but I think he might be going to harass me. But once I've got those towers up, he just can't. And it doesn't matter what level his heroes are; they still don't beat like 100 food of air. And that's why human can win this so easily with an expansion. Kill some pen, some lime, which is annoying. You got like 4 there. You might even get 5 yet. He gets all 5. Oh, wait. He gets 4. He gets 4 peasants. So look, I've got 3 footmen here and a water elemental. 2 footmen now. But what's he gonna do? I don't care if he comes into my base because he can't kill it. I don't care if he has an expansion, because I've got an expansion. I can get as big an army as I like. I go kind of overboard on the towers. I only need 4 or 5. I got 6 this time. But oh yeah, so what you got to watch out for if you're doing this against an undead is that some of them will go meat wagons and necromancers. What you got to do with that is you just got to try and kill the necros and the meat wagons, and just kind of lure them into your base and stuff. But if you have enough towers and you've got masonry upgrades, all you have to do is repair. And they can have as many skeletons as they like, but because if you can repair your towers, and your towers are just killing all the skeletons. I've played it, some guy had like 5 necromancers or something, and he comes in and he raises a shitload of dead. They all run in and it's like tower defense, they all just die against these towers, because it's only because of the masonry upgrades. If I didn't have the masonry upgrades, all my towers would get raped, but with masonry upgrades and repairing them, it's just unbelievable. Oh yeah, so I reach tier 2, straight away tech to tier 3, and I get a Mountain King. That's basically what you do, and then you build 3 Griffin Aviaries, and there's very little the undead can do. Oh yeah, so what happens sometimes if you do this strategy always, like, now I do this all the time, so my undead versus human games are pretty much decided in the first 5 minutes. If they get my expansion, they win. Like, if they can stop it and kill my peasants and stuff, they win, otherwise I win. That's basically how it goes. But if human play the other way, like the normal way, human will probably lose, and that's what I'll be doing the next audio on. So I'm just trying to creep whatever I can here. I know he's got a big army. He can creep all that he likes, and you have to acknowledge when you're doing this that the undead can creep whatever he likes, and you're left with the shit creeps. Oh yeah, I ran some tests, like I've got this theorycraft map that I found somewhere. I think someone posted on the forums not long ago. Oh well, I don't know how long ago. Anyway, I was testing Dragonhawks versus Destroyers. Equal food without mana, Hawks will win by heaps. With mana, the Destroyers will win by heaps. So it really does make a huge difference. Like when without the mana, there was like 2 Hawks died, but with the mana, like 2 Destroyers died. So it makes a huge difference, Destroyers having mana or not, because of the splash damage. It's a huge amount of difference. The center creeps are probably the best creeps to creep on Lost Temple, in my opinion. You can get a healing potion and another nice item. But I'm going to get jacked here, and I have to run away because he's obviously got a much stronger army than me. So, in all my time doing this strategy, my Mountain King dies, not much I can do about that. In all my time doing this strategy, most undead seem to go Gargs. I don't know why, because I think that's the worst thing. Some choose to go meat wagons and necros, and some just choose to stay with ghouls, destroyers, bombs, whatever. Now, when I've lost doing this strategy, see, he gets an ag from here, damn it. When I've lost doing this strategy, it's because I screwed up, either by losing expansion or fighting outside my towers when I thought my army was big enough to handle him. So, if I scout his expansion now, I already knew he would have had an expansion, because that's just what smart people do. They always counter-expand when you're turtle and tech. But it doesn't bother me that he's got an expansion. So yeah, what was I talking about? Was I talking about counters? Oh, I can't remember. Anyway, so here's the me sitting doing nothing part of this game. I get a paladin third. I think I passed with boots of speed to the Mountain King. Yep, there we go. I still don't know if boots of speed stack or not. Like, some people say it does, some people say it doesn't. And I haven't seen anything official, so I don't know. I'll have to test that one other day too. So I'm at 78 food, but I'm gonna keep building until I'm at 100. Oh yeah, that's what I was going to talk about before. If you find you're heading into the long game against undead, then what you do, you just expand again and put more towers up, because basically by doing that you're making it so you're able to fight on your terms, because with plenty of money the human has a stronger has the ability to build a stronger army. You can force the undead to fight on your terms if you expand and have towers up. So yeah, that's another thing you can do. So this guy's got what? He's got 5 destroyers, and he's got 5 gargs. Gargs are so shit unless you've got like 20 of them, because I'll just net them all, and I guess that makes it. I guess it takes him out of action while destroyers are doing the damage. I guess that's what he's thinking, but I don't know. Oh, he's got a few more gargs now. 2, 4, 6, 7, 5 destroyers, 2 meat wagons. He obviously thinks he can take my army. So I'm just still creeping again. This game is not exactly the most exciting game, but exciting games are close games, and close games you don't learn strategy from. You learn micro from close games. Oh, you learn micro from all games. That was just a dumb statement. But Book of the Dead, that's a nice item. But you don't see how strategies work in close games and stuff. So I'm doing this. I think I've only got the first masonry upgrade. See how fast that tower dies with the first masonry upgrade? That was done by me to only have that. Normally I have more than the first one. So here we come, my town portal in. First thing you do when you engage in the battle is to net all the gargs. And then with your leftover hawks you focus on destroyers. And then you look at your heroes and your holy light, you clap and you do all sorts of stuff like that. You use divine shield, whatever. And then you look back to see if there's any gargoyles that aren't netted, and you just keep doing that, and then more focusing on destroyers and stuff. Your town portal's out there. You see, I'm sending a peasant down to the bottom left to expand again. I really think they to fix something like this, I think destroyers have to be better without mana and worse with mana, or something like that. I'm not really sure. Or I don't know really how to fix this matchup. Nerf human air and nerf undead ground or something. I'm not really sure. I'll leave that up to Blizzard, but I just know it's an insanely gay matchup. He expands again. He knows that he's going to be able to have to if he wants to win, he's going to be able to he's going to have to be able to rebuild his army a lot faster than I can to be able to win. I wonder if he puts ziggurats up at this new expansion. Probably not. So now I'm at 94 food, and what's here? 78. So he's staying under high upkeep, and I just go into it. What more can I talk about? I've still got plenty to talk about in the next audio that I'll be doing, but can't really think much more to talk about as far as this goes. I suppose I could talk about Griffin to Hawk ratio. I only get a few Griffins generally because that's what does the damage against all the ground. Like the Griffins own the ground. If they're going like abominations and stuff, I always get more Griffins than I currently have, but now I've only got 4 because that's basically all you need. And and you need Hawks to be able to net Gargs and Destroyers and stuff like that. And I always get the upgrade for the splash damage for the griffins, and I get cloud, because cloud makes me able to own undead the expansion so much. And then if I have spare money left over, I'll upgrade the attack of griffins and hawks. I think I'm just going to heal here and then go. Yeah, look at all my hawks. They're almost dead, because what he does, he novas and then he runs, and he does hit and runs, and that's how the undeads like kill them normally when there's not huge amounts of them. But so if I heal up, then he'll have to do all that over again. If you know what I mean. I'm not sure if that made sense, but it should. So I'm at 100 food, so I'm going to attack. And notice I'm putting up expansion down the bottom left as well. I don't speed build it, I don't care how long it takes to go up, because I don't need the resources immediately. So here we go, I come in and I cloud. He repairs, and then he's coming from behind. How many gargs has he got? Like, probably about a group. Look at all the nets that go off here. Here we go. Net. Yep, not yet, but yeah. There we go, nets. Keep netting. Just net everything that you can, and then you look at your then all the I already said how to micro, didn't I? Remember to keep launching water elementals, although they'll probably just dispel them, but just keep launching them anywhere. They're good as. He actually does quite well in this battle. He gets rid of most, because the hawk that was covering the towers got killed, so the towers can now fight however they like. And he's doing quite well. Like, I focused on his hero there for a second, and there we go. I get him there with a bolt and a holy light. He actually did quite well. He had a lot less food, and he killed more of my units than I killed his, but it still didn't matter in the end. I'm just trying to kill this destroyer here at the See, I kinda, it gets a bit messy here. I think I get the lich, but it's got an ank. How annoying are anks? I hear that dragon hawk just in time. Here comes the lich back. I should bolt it. Yeah, there we go. Bolt's good against the lich. And holy light it, and it's gone. So, yeah, this is it's a screwed matchup. And you'll see, yeah, because there's not really too much more that he could have done to win, and the next game there's not really too much more I can do to win, so that's why I hate it. Anyway, I gotta get going now. I gotta drive my brother somewhere, so I'm just gonna end it here. There's nothing more to happen anyway, so I hope you enjoyed this one, and hopefully you'll enjoy the next one as well, so bye for now.